Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge. A little all-star race here for the Chop Shop Racing Cup Series presented by Chopp'N, a podcast. You can check it out on YouTube, youtube.com/@chop_TV. Chop Shop _TV. Forgive me on that one. Link's going to be in the description out there. Good to see everybody out there. Hello to the Dilligafs. First out there in chat, Budgie. Second in chat, of course, being the lovely Budgie that she is. Thank you very much to you fine folks. Marsupius, how you doing? You missed a great race last night. Go back and watch it. It was the Signature Esports Xfinity Series presented by Cool Dog on YouTube. That was a fantastic race for a first one of the season. Tonight, well, I was talking about it last night. We're going to do it tonight. It is the biggest track on iRacing as far as oval circuits go. This track, well, first and foremost, it doesn't actually exist in the real world. So it's the one gamer thing that iRacing absolutely did. 7 lanes of travel, and speeds in excess of 206, 207 miles an hour right now. You can see 220, 230. Not even kidding. Not even remotely kidding at all. It's iRacing Super Speedway. The 3-miler, it is shaped like, shaped like Martinsville. But it's 3 miles in length, 2.95 to be exact. 114 degrees on the track temperature, chopshopracing.net if you want to be a part of this craziness that these drivers get out here and do. 70 laps today, no stages. They do have 3 tire changes, and they have 2 fast repairs. Not no fast. Let me change that real quick. 2 fast repairs on that one. 2 fast repairs tonight for this race, and it's amazing. Admin Box, part of the platform over here, Ballstat, BB Music. All the fine folks digging. This track is massive. These cars look tiny on this track. Just saying. Even saying a little bit. Another late night in the field. Dang, oh dang, Brad. Hope you're feeling all right, brother. Hope work's treating you nicely. That's for darn sure. Look at the biggest thing. We'll talk about this track as they pace around. But one of the biggest things about this racetrack is the entry into the corners. Exits of the corners, they're pretty much, it's all inertia, momentum, and draft. But I will tell you that they are having open qualifying right now. The biggest thing about this racetrack is, well, right here. Watch the drop into the corner here. Ooh, oy, it does that. And folks, we had some winners last week that I am going to interview. We're going to make sure that we interviewed them at the beginning of next week. I think everything's holding up. Everything's been holding up okay since the start of this one. So it's gonna be insane to see. It's gonna be a ton of fun, and it's what an all-star race is about. You do something different. Man, it's gonna be your pole sitter here today. David Duran's gonna be their outside pole here for the all-star race. Alonso King, Russell Black will be their row number 2. Rock Duty, Jonathan Casper are going to be their row number 3. Derek Wegeman, Chris Justice are going to be their row number 4. John Hammond and Michael Strickland, row number 5. Mr. Church, Mr. Sanders, they're going to be there in row number 6. Good to see John back out there running too. I know he's been really busy lately, and it's incredible to see him. Big Art is going to have Culver, their row number 7. All ties are Adam Nabas going to be their row number 8. Clint Hackett, Mark Retchen, their row number 9. Roberge and Hayden Malcolm. This is just for bragging rights. It's pretty much what it is. It's pretty much what we see. Bragging rights everywhere. Look at these dang old. Look at this track. 30-degree banking all the way around the outside of this thing. It is like a big, giant toilet bowl of speed. That's pretty much what I see out of it. It's pretty much everything with it. Stay Tuned Sports gives you your Pole Sitter Award. Make sure you go to Stay Tuned Sports on your podcast if you'd like anything sports, whether it's baseball, football, NASCAR. They'll talk about anything. I mean, that's pretty much what we see out of it, right? So go check them out on Spotify. You can find them on YouTube. You can find them anywhere you can get the old-fashioned podcast taken care of. You haven't? No, Bobby's on Saturday. You haven't asked yet. Got to ask if Bobby's out there. Bobby knows he's got a fan. I do have a picture of... dang it, Bobby. Dang it, Bobby. We do have... I'll have to show you later, babe. So I'm doing the driver, and I'm working on him. I've got a lot of them carried over, but I want to show you. I actually am doing all this for all the drivers. That's not Anthony Cronover's iRating, but I am doing all of these for all the drivers. So I have a whole bunch of them laid out here that we're working on. We're trying to get them all implemented. I got one for Bobby that we should be able to do by Saturday, so we're going to be able to take care of that. It's going to be absolutely insanity. Yes, they're unrestricted. 3 wide start tonight for these drivers. That's what they're going to do. A 3 wide start to this race. And restarts, if they have cautions, are going to be double file. They are long pace laps. So you definitely do not want to see a caution come out because the 3 laps take forever. 3 wide start to this race. Why not, right? Does it really matter? Nah, there's no points involved. Pace car dive in. And for all intents and purposes, how about we do it? Pitter patter. Let's get at her. We're going to do it. Green flag. The All-Star race is on. Oh, man. Turn 1 is about to get nuts. K-Spear getting some love out there. Look at this. 3 wide on the outside. That high lane right there. Well, it'll carry speed, but it'll also carry these cars. Bottom line is going to be the preferred line if you can get single file. But right now, all the speed trying to carry. How about 4 wide? Why not 4 wide? We could do it. We can do 7 wide at this racetrack. This racetrack is insane. The straightaway is almost a mile in length. And right now, everybody getting nice and easy. 51 over the middle lane right there. 80 drops down all the way. Oh, gets into Russell Black a little bit. He's good. Russell Black is good to go. That car will get freed up, and the air is going to shake up and shake around. And right now, driver's hitting 197, 198. As Alonso King holds the second lane. Outside lane still working. Duty's going to be there in the middle. Ooh, baby. Turn 1. The drop in coming at you. On the outside, John Hammond, 2 of 70. And that outside lane trying to go places. And right now, seeing everybody try to hook up on it. Nathan Bigart trying to go places as well. Most wins on the season. Hayden Malcolm just a little bit off the pace. Needs to catch the draft. You'll see if these drivers get single filed or get spread out here. This racetrack. Whoa! I reckon. Didn't take long. First one happening. And, it's so hard to avoid a crash here. Oy. 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 Driver's going to come to pit road and get it all taken care of. We have mods in use, and we're not, there you go. Here you go. Thank you, dear. All right, church involved. Oh, oy. That happened. That started with Jonathan K-Spear here. Hopefully, he had to jump to pit road. Oh, I think that was Big Art. Hold on. Nate right here. Want to drop down, but there was a driver on the inside, and that checked up the field right there. And then Jonathan K-Spear right here, the 14, had Wegman in front of him. Watch this. Oop. Bam, 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 bam. Oh. You thought the banking at Talladega and Daytona was bad. Try doing it in 7 lanes of traffic. Ouch. It was a big ouch. We go back here again. Tony Sanders' point of view. Bam! Oh! Ow! There's a big ouchie. Robert Church. Can't see. Kind of wants his hood down. Gotta go back to Jerry Culver's point of view on this one. What happened? I know he came around. Where'd that yellow come out here? There it is. Woo! Ouch. John, he can get back out there. He just had to tow. They'll wave him around. He got so it's so hard to not be at a wreck in this racetrack. The banking, if there's a wreck on any one of these turns, you're in it, or unless you're out front. There's Russell Black. He's going to be your race leader right now. Chance to save some fuel, chance to do some good. You got through there clean. Like 7 lanes on a highway. This can get very interesting. We lost a driver. I think that was Roberge out there as well. What's the matter? Pole sitter. There's Jerry Culver. He was able to get that car fixed. A little Copenhagen action happening there. Ooh. Helicopter, she says. You think so? All right. Speaking of Beef Jerky Unlimited, thank you to Premier Racing Setups. You can click on any link in the description to be able to take care of that, or you can go to PremierRacingSetupShop.com. PRS Setups will get you set up by using promo code Signature15, Signature15, and you'll be able to get a setup for this week's race over at Worldwide Technology. You can do that, buy that, save yourself 15%. And I do believe it was the first helicopter award of the day. Right about. I mean, it was all right here. Yep. All of it. Yep. All right. Some drivers might be coming down to get some fuel. Not quite sure. I know Jerry came down. He said, I'm good. So penalties on pit road. There are none. The Penguin, that's a lot. Yes, there are lots of them out there. Mr. Dudley, thank you very much for the like, sir. I hope you're having a good day. Old Todd, my friend. What's crazy about this one is not only is Penguin going to be busy when it comes to green flag pit stops, because there is no pit road speed limit. They're allowing the drivers to pit as fast as they possibly can. And let's hope they're not running out of gas to do so, because that could get interesting. All right, pace car going to dive in. We're going to be 2x2 this time. That 3-wide start was amazing. I'm just saying. All right, restart zone, green flag. Penguin. Matta gets a good restart on the outside. Black's going to have the inside covered. Matta closes down. Ooh, slams the door. Not a racetrack you would have slammed the door at, especially getting into the corner here. There's the 88 of Michael Strickland digging into the bottom third back. And there he is, Adam Dama. The Dama man. Might be right up his alley. Penguins your RC tonight. He's going to be taking care of everybody. Culver on his own. Might just have to keep this one nice, cool, calm, and collective. Case Beer's back out there running. He's going to be able to be your eligible lucky dog. Keep himself in the mix here, as we'll see. Drivers, drivers are down on the bottom. Case Beer, a lot of drivers getting into it here. They separate. Now, that was kind of dicey. Chris Justice right here. I think he went up high. The five got free. Russell Black got nailed there. Alonso King will have to come to pit road, I think. At some point, we'll see. 24 coming down. He's on the bottom side here. He's going to be on pit road. Not quite sure what happened there. This is a track that gets really interesting. Let's just roll backwards here. Let's see what happened. Ooh. I'm going to far chase this. So this one, this is a track that I thought, here he is right here. Oh, Alonso turned up in front of the 8 of John Hammond. 24 gets taken out. It's a long way to travel around this racetrack trying to get yourself back in the mix here. Man, oh man. They have 2 faster pairs. Hopefully they're going to be able to do it. Stay tuned. What's going on? Robert's fastest lap of the race, 55.52. The 3-miler, 215 miles an hour for the race leader. There it is, 194 on the back straightaway, or out of the corner. They bobble a little bit coming out of the corner and watch the speeds pick up. Show us 200 miles an hour. Flickered 205 for a moment there. Roberge goes to the outside with Hammond. They're going to drop into the corner. This is the best way to get into the corner. You kind of have to edge yourself in to be able to run the 180, 190 mile an hour zone. Dama in 5th right now. You see him work all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack here. Hayden Malcolm to the 59 is going to have a good group right behind him. Wretch and Alonso King into pit road. They're going to get their faster pairs. Try to get their faster pairs here. Mark, there it is. I was going to say, Big Art, 55.25. Fastest lap. Here they go. It is super speedway style racing, but anything can happen. Robert Church, 55.26. Big push coming from these two. These are the fastest 2 on the racetrack right now. And the more that they can settle in, the more they can work together. John Hammond right here as well. It's a big enough racetrack that going a lap down is not a big deal. Alonso King just went a lap down himself. He's going to be able to catch back up. Mark Retchen getting some things taken care of on that car. Wonder if he did go ahead and get a penalty. He'll be 2 laps down now. John Hammond coming to pit road this time by. There's what I'm talking about. They're going to come in and pit under green flag conditions at speed and then have to lock it down and get themselves into pit road and fix their car, do what they got to do, and then get back out there and go back at it. How about that? Hammond, and that saves on some pit stops there. That will save on some pit stops. As Hammond and company, they're going to be able to get back up into the swing of things here. They'll get their penalties cleared here, and they'll still be on the lead lap. So here is Clint Hackett. Be able to come back around here, and we'll see if they're going to be able to team up with some of these drivers. John Hammond is going to have Jerry Culver. Alonso King's going to be there as well. Culver playing catch up to the field. He's going to be looking at him. He's about halfway through the field right now. And these cars, they're cruising. Strategy might win this one. We'll see. You top off on fuel. Take a 5-second pit stop, top up on fuel, go a little bit longer than everybody else, and then beat back up. Anything can happen. Right now, Roberge on the back bumper of the 88. Matt is going to be right in control of that as well. The overhead look. Here's Russell Black. Here's the nose cam. 64, able to hold on. He's yet to come to pit road. He's going to be the first driver to look at pit road here. And again, a reminder, these drivers are going to be able to do whatever they need to do. About 20 laps is what they're going to be able to run, 20 to 25 laps. That's not very long. Matt at 54.94. Top 5 all running about a second and a half faster. Derek Wegman has the 51 of David Durand behind him. Durand, little Napa know-how paint scheme. I do like that Chase Elliott paint scheme. I think that's one of my favorite ones that have come out of this. I'm telling you, this track is massive. Kind of want to take you guys above. We'll have to do it. Hold on. Is it up? Is that one? Is it that one? I want to show you folks this track. So we're going to do it this way. Yeah. Yeah. Eh. I think it's this one. All right. We're going up into the sky. I'm using the old tools here. These cars are tiny for this racetrack. I mean, little. They're ants. Little bitty ants. Abdama's going to be, whoop. Your driver's free back here. There's Altizer right there's Tony Sanders. There's the three of Jonathan Casebeer trying to get himself back out front. See if they're going to be able to work together and try to get back around. Tony Sanders in the 7 car here is going to drop in front of the 3. Dama 54.48, fastest lap of the race so far. Now just try to settle in. Strickland out front, top 3 rolling. Red Altizer into pit road. Got some right side damage on that 12. He is trying to high speed crab walk at 105 miles an hour down this. This is like the all-star pit competition. He's going to hit the inside wall, and he's going to try to straighten himself up so that way he can turn into his pit stall, take his fast repair, maybe. Bloop. There it is. New car. Says, let's go. Russell Black in 4th. David Duran's going to be in 7th here again with Derek Wegman. These drivers still trying to work on getting a couple of cars together. There's Church and Nathan Big Art. Currently 7 seconds back from that front pack is Wegman and Duran, but this little pack right here is closing in. How about Clint Hackett, John Hammond? This 4-pack right here, they're catching some ground up here as well. So Clint Hackett has a big shove coming out of the 80. They're going to drop into the corner. Big checkups are going to happen on the inside here as we'll watch John Hammond. I'm going to go on John Hammond's point of view here because I'm going to tell you what. You hear him flirting with the throttle. Little white knuckle racing on Alonso King. I know that league. See John drop in. That's one of the things about this corner. You drop in, and when you drop in, it wants to shoot you up the racetrack, and you're literally dropping in. Watch the track. It's almost like you fall off into the corner, and that's what we see out of it. Watch this one here in just a moment. Falling in. You hear it bottom out. Mark Retchin right behind. This is an amazing dude. Good old spotter cam happening for you. This is a ginormous racetrack. I've kept it all on. I want everybody to see it. Again, everybody who is out there watching, much love to you. I hope you're all having a wonderful night. Thank you to everybody watching on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and on X. You folks have just... Tell me, would you folks run it? How about the ladies? Would the ladies run it? Should we do a super speedway series instead of on the ladies? Just do Daytona, iRacing Super Speedway, Talladega, and Atlanta. Maybe we should just do a super. We could do that. iRacing Super Speedway made its debut in 2021, folks. It was first conceived as a fictional arena for previous generation next NASCAR Cup cars. To run without restrictor plates reaching speeds higher than they would. I do know that the Gen 6 car on this racetrack will reach speeds of 240 miles an hour. I know that the 87 models will reach speeds of 240 plus pretty easily. Clint Hackett. We'll see Alonso King and the 8 of John Hammond roll the bottom side. Mark Reshen's going to tuck in. Clint Hackett leading here. So Matt is coming to pit road. All these drivers. Oh, Matt missed his pit box. It's that high speed. Hopefully he's not going to get a black flag here. That's that high speed take. You do need tires on this racetrack, even if they're just right sides. Strickland coming in, 18 laps complete. And I might be going a little bit long when it comes to the amount of laps they can run, because we're seeing drivers come in. Russell Black came into pit road. That's 18 laps that he ran, and he had yet to come to pit road. Dama came out on 17. Matta came out on 17. Russell Black came out on 17. So there's going to be quite a few times to be looking at this one. IndyCar does 285. That's awesome. That's what I mean. This track is meant to carry speed. Eric Wegman, David Duran coming to pit road. Watch the look at this. I've left the speedometer on to show you what these drivers are doing. There's Church, and there's the 01. Penguin's got his hands full right now. I should ask him. He's probably lurking. I should probably ask him. There's Stryker and Roberge. They're going to be out there. They're going to be the first takers here, thinking about coming to pit road after this one. Think about this. They've lost 2 seconds on their lap times being a 2-car tandem right now. They drop into the corner. Roberge, one of the best pushers you're going to get out of this one. Strickland rules it. Roberge, yeah, they'll go 20. That's what they'll do. 19 laps complete, 20 this time by. We'll see what these drivers are going to be trying to do. Tony Sanders leaving pit road right now. Brock Duty, Clint Hackett coming out as well. Not a bad judgment to take right sides. Not a bad judgment to make sure that you're full. Fuel is the most important thing. Here's the speed you're going to see. They're going to meet some drivers here, but they still have to come to pit road. Ratchet on Altizer. 20 drivers to today's race. He is pegged out right now. 189, 190. That's where they're at. Oi. Here comes Robert Church. He needs a little bit of help here. We'll see if they peel off. Nope, not yet. They're going to put Robert Church a lap down. They go to the outside. They're going to wait for these drivers. He's going to get big bump. Chance to save a little fuel. Church 10 seconds back. As he drives to HydroCars.com, number 5. John Hammond back to pit road. There they go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to ask them the thrill of whoever finishes top 3. I'm going to ask him if they like the thrill of coming down pit road that way, because that's insane. We should come up with some mod badges. There they go. The leaders coming to pit road. Michael Strickland all the way down to pit lane. Robert's got to speed it up here. He's going to come out at the same time. Heavy on the brakes. Well, Jess has got her own one out there. She's got the Dilligaf one. Mata, Dama. This is 64. I'm sorry, the 14 goes around. There's Dama on the bottom side. And there is... That's the 51 of David Duran right there. Who's that right there? Roberge and Strickland coming off pit road together. That's going to be a good situation. Let's see if they're going to be able to get up to speed, because right now they're going to be caught by this little 4-pack pretty quickly. There's a 4-pack behind the 14, the 82, the 50, and the 59. That's Hayden Malcolm right there, first driver off the lead lap. There it is. We got to get Budgie or Roan. Strickland, Roberge, Dama, and company catching. So Strickland and Roberge ran a little bit longer. They were in that 20-lap mark. Ooh, 82 bounced it off the apron, trying to stay out of the back of the 14. Mata going to take over that pushing zone. 14 is Chris Justice. Chris Justice, technically the first driver off the lead lap, so apologies about that. Justice trying to work his way, keep his way forward, and get around these drivers right here. It does have the draft of the 88 to the 98. It's insane. There is no real big sense unless you're inside the car. This track is so big you can't tell how fast they're going. I do think we should do an IndyCar race here, though. Turn the damage off. Just keep going, right? Yeah. Rock Duty behind the 24 of Mark Wretched. Alex, this is iRacing Super Speedway, brother. iRacing Super Speedway for the All-Star race. Thank you for the like and the share, brother. Appreciate you. This track is so big, it's redonkulous. This is called the spotter cam. So if there were real-world spotters, this is what it would look like for them. That's the corner to the back straightaway. And big head of steam as the 14 tries to, right there, there's the battle for the lead. Chris Justice trying to pull the 16 with him. And right now, Stryker and Roberge will be able to drop into the corner here. Roberge bounces the corner. He's going to be able to carry. I mean, I guess I could do this. This is what it would look like with binoculars if this was a real-world track. Your dad is racing tonight. You have an off night. Should have came in and raced. Well, technically, these cars don't have restrictors on them. Oh, baby, they're getting into it. They're going around. Caution comes out. That was Matta and Michael Strickland. As you don't want to slow down. This is the one track where you need to get off the banking. One, as quickly as possible, but two, if you're one of those drivers, you need to close yourself down. So you kind of have to keep going. Oh, baby. That was a hard hit. Hold on. It was a blown engine real quick. There was a big checkup. Watch, this is Strickland's point of view here. Big checkup. Ooh. Ooh. Oi. It wasn't that big of a hit. Ugh. They do need more horsepower. I think Stryker needs a push. Going to pit road right now, not really an option. There goes the pace car. I think his car's pretty well stuck. I hope his hands are okay. That's one of the things that I would have said had been an issue. Wrecks on this car are violent. If you have a direct drive wheel, it becomes worse than that. Abdama, Chris Roberge are all meeting up with the pace car here. Abdama's going to be in the 82. Now, 14 to Chris Justice was able to get his lap back there. A lot of drivers were able to get their lap back because of the wreck that happened there. So, some good things. Roberge doing that. Alonso King might be your lucky dog here. Not quite sure. We'll see. Maybe one of the drivers. Yep, coming to pit road. Somebody pushing Stryker. There they go. That's some teamwork right there. It would literally be. It would be hard. It would be longer to tow than it would to get out here and push and bump. This is just bump drafting. That's all it is. That's all that is. Just bump drafting. About the inside view of what happened there. We're going to go to the cockpit view of what just happened to Michael Strickland and how violent that was right there. back it up one more time. Yeah, more horsepower would be great. Here's the checkup in front of him. Ooh. Matt's point of view here. Well, he was already blown up there. Back up. He just backed out of the throttle, and then all of a sudden, John Hammond giving a big shove to Michael Strickland here to get him down pit road. Extend the caution. Extend the caution. I think, Stryker's going to be able to get a brand new car. You want to run this in the trucks for a race next year? Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't do the elimination style for this one. I think that would have been cool. I like the cutthroat, or what they call cutthroat, when it comes to last one standing. I think that's what they call it in pool and basketball. You get eliminated if you're the last one out there. All right. Mark Russian's going to get some love here. I think you're going to try to put everybody back on the lead lap, which would make sense. You like that the last time? I bet. Matt is on pit road. Hopefully he's going to be able to get that car worked back around. There he is. So 3.5 minutes for that. So now the cautions come out. Also, King will come back to pit road. He's going to get some of that car worked on, I think. Try to save a fast repair out of it. We'll see. It was rough. It was a rough landing. All right. Yeah, extend it. Get everybody back on the lead lap. Let them go back at it. This isn't for points. That's what I think. Buddy bump. 3 miles in length, 2.95 according to the iRacing map tracker. But it's the 3 mile length super speedway. 1 mile straightaways, and half-mile corners. Two drag strips and some mini drag strips in the middle. It's the shape. Here it is. It's the shape of Martinsville, but way bigger. They say it's out of Concord. It's not out of. It doesn't. It's not real. Put them all on the lead lap. Let's go. Oh, it's Ginormica. And I'm not talking about the Ginormica from that monster show. Set him around. Set him around. Everything about that, it made me go, oof. There they go. Yeah. I love it. Where's Alonso? Come on, Alonso. Catch up. Some drivers are running out of fast repairs. I like the idea on an all-star race of keeping everybody on the lead lap. I like the idea of everybody coming in. They're going to top off on fuel, make sure everything's good to go. It's a good idea. Robert's your race leader. Russell Black will be in second. Wegman's going to be in third. Dama Bigart in fourth and fifth. There is the Robert Day Church. I don't know. Penguin, where are you at? Are you in? You're in this channel somewhere. I'm stealing him because why not? He deserves to talk to some people.
Wait, huh?
He deserves to talk to people. Say hi to chat there, Penguin.
Hi, chat.
Everybody loves to hear Penguin. How's the chaos going?
Due to, yeah.
Oh, no, I agree. Just set him around. Set him around. Set him around.
Send them all around. No, the green flag pit stops are chaos.
It's so fun to watch.
Literally chaos because hold on just a second, I got a cough. So
there you go.
when they're
Clear
when they're
Alonso.
doing,
Clear Alonso.
um when they're doing green flag pit stops, it's not just a single clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time they pass a checkpoint in the pit lane, it throws them another black flag, and there's 10 sections to the pit lane.
Oh yeah, it's a big track. I mean, we got a mile in the
And
front straightaway alone. It means half of that distance. That's a half mile if you guys if you clear it. It's you've got the clear all button going clear, 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 clear.
yeah, you remember when we were kids, and we played on the NES system all about that button mashing?
Yep,
Let me tell you, I'm gonna have carpo tunnel tomorrow.
I like it. Jess says hi. Budgie says hi.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Budgie. Hi, Jess. So it's fun, but it's utter chaos, and I hope that you're really enjoying calling this.
I mean, I like the format that we did last time for the trucks. I think this fits these cars, these cup cars. I think
It
this
does.
is a really good. This is a really good. Yeah, no, it's good. No, all right, man. Well, I'm gonna throw you back in your channel. I wanted to pull you up because I wanted to
I am
ask.
the all-star of the night tonight, I guess.
Pretty much, pretty much. I hope they're paying you well enough to break your wrist. That's how it goes.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna send the doctor bill to John.
It's gonna be great. All right, brother. We'll let you have at it. I'll put you back in your channel. Good luck.
Thanks for having me.
See you, Alex. Have a good night, man. Tell your dad good luck. Had to cough there a little bit. Workman's comp. No workman's comp. That's right. That's my excuse for everything. No workman's comp. John and Strike for getting creative. I like the idea. I think this is fun. And it's kind of a longer race for what they're doing too. You think about it, it's 210 miles of racing. They're back at it. They're green. Second caution. Is there going to be any patience here? I got to get some water. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry about that. Big coughs, all kinds of things. Penguin got me choked up. This race has got me choked up. Might have had an issue. Ooh. And sideways. Jerry right here. Jerry Culver. Oh, hit the bottom of the apron. And then, ooh! Without fail. Number 2. Jerry's going to jump to pit road. Back at it. Thank you, Penguin, for making me cough there. That was great. Thomas, workman's comp equals dragging them across the street. Never saw them before. Yikes. I agree. Could I imagine a Daytona Pro here? I could not imagine. That would be... Is there a car that you could put enough... So 285 is what you said. Could we get 300 miles an hour? When I mean, it's not impossible. All right. Jerry Culver will get that tow. 3.5 minutes is about what it takes to get the tow. Hopefully he's got a fast repair left because we know that he's ready to go. He's going to be ready to go at least. What did he get so cynical? Somebody just, oh, yeah. Let's be calm with it. Be calm with it. All right, folks. Thank you to everybody being out there. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. It helps support the stream. It helps the cause. It takes everything. Mr. Swope, thank you so much for being out there as well. Matt Swope out there. He live streams on Facebook. Go check him out and all the crew over there. Encourage you to do so. Hopefully Jerry's going to get that thing fixed. I think he did. Did it make him reset? That's weird. I don't know. I like the fact that they're traveling 600 miles an hour down pit lane. I mean, 100 miles an hour down pit lane. But, you know what I mean. John Hammond's going to be coming back around. He went to pit road a little bit earlier. That's exactly. Start some boiling water, takes a deep breath. Well, it all started with the Scarula, right? Oh, what a good time. I never do this because I always forget to do it. Folks, if you're out there on Twitch, make sure that you reach up and hit that Prime sub. It goes a long way to help support us, of course, and it's free Bezos money coming our way. If you're out there on YouTube, we do have memberships available on YouTube starting at 99 cents for 17 cents a day. You can support a small streamer, gain traction, and become the best content creator out there. I mean, I could be mediocre too. I'm fine with that. And then when Jerry out of the race, that's no bueno. Must have happened to Jerry there. 207 miles an hour is the fastest that we've seen some of the drivers go. I think that's the top speed that I've seen. Actually, that was done by Jerry Culver. We're green. We're over halfway. If you're out there on Facebook, we also have a supporter area there as well. You can support our stream just like you do on the other platforms. If you're out there on X, thank you for being on X, but you monetarily out there, you can't really support us. 16 of Matta behind. The 39 of Derek Wegman. Big shove out of the corner for these drivers. Matta, big push. He is all over that back bumper, trying to get K-Spear. Jonathan K-Spear back in the front of this one. Good to see him able to continue to keep pushing here. The 39 not going to clear the corner. Big push from Russell Black. As we'll see, that was the bump. Little separation, little lift, and that's what it looks like behind him. Somebody got free back here. Man, oh man. See if we can get right to the back bumper of the 3. Here's that bump. It's going to get it right before the corner. Bump. Bump. It's time for the driver's left side of your screen. Sorry, Twitch, if you're out there watching ads, it does help. You know, it is one of those things. Good bump on the back straightaway. Russell Black getting right back to the back corner of Jonathan Casebeer here. I didn't know he had that. Look at that. He's got my dang old logo on his face. Yeah. Back under caution here. It just happened back there. I'm seeing it. Alonso King. And had a big shot from the 8. Oh. What a save. They tried to give a big push to Tony Sanders there as well. John was not lifting. And Alonso, he saved it. It was a good save. Nothing wrong with that. Fourth caution of this one. They can get it down under 20 to go. It'd be a shootout to the end. Then we'll really see chaos. Welcome back, community on Twitch. Much love to you. Thank you for watching those ads if you did. If not, and you're Prime subbed, you get to skip all those ads, which is really cool. I also encourage you folks that if you haven't signed up for it, YouTube Premium, we do get a little portion of that. Allows you to skip all the ads that we put up there as well. John Hammond's coming to pit road. Excuse me. I like what we're seeing here. Casebeer, your race leader. They'll come around and meet up with the pace car right here on the back straightaway. And you know who's winning? The pace car. Man, oh man. Excuse me. And cleared my throat once again there. But a good race. This is fun. This is what I consider a good time. Very good time. Where are they? I think they're taking a week off. Then they'll be back. Take a look at the schedule for the Cup Series. I do believe, they're going to be off next week, and they'll be back with Brands Hatch Circuit Grand Prix, which will be the first time I've called that one. 43 laps around that track. Then Bristol, Dover. I have another bye week for the 4th of July. You have little Frank over. Well, hello, Frank. What are you doing, buddy? Hold on. Your camera back up. Hold on. Where'd your camera go? There's an awesome driver. Jerry's out. That was what that camera was, Jerry Culver. Then people pulling in their pit road is lots of cool things happening. All right. Hold on. Let me get your camera. Because your camera disappeared. Hold on, folks. Bear with me. We got to go up to D2. Studio mode. Driver cams 2. Bam. There they are. There's little Frank. The frankness. Sir Frank. The biggest racing fan of all in Canada. In Canada. Yeah, there you go. I could speak today. Words are hard. Can little Frank hear me? Say, oh, he's kidding. Look at him go. He's there to wrestle. He's, I'm here to wrestle you. Now he's getting a piggyback ride. You know, there you go. There's a little Frank. Big bounce. That's it. It's the Frank show now. That's it. That's all we're getting. There's drivers racing. What are you talking about? It's Chris Robert. She's in the 98. Nicest Canadian you're ever going to meet. And we love that guy. Frank's biggest fan. There you go. Oh, he's a superstar. All right. Put him behind the wheel, Roberge. Let him drive. He looks like he's gonna have a future in wrestling. May not be a stock car driver. He might be a wrestler. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, dang it. I'm his surrogate uncle. Frank's biggest fan. Oh, the helicopter came back again. Sorry about that, folks. You know what? We'll give it one more time just because. There you go. I was thinking more like collegiate wrestling, but you know. But I guess the WWE could be a Frank fan. You can go to, what is it? Who were the Canadians? Was it way back in the day? Was it the Hearts? I can't remember. I haven't watched wrestling in a hot minute. I just see the weird TikToks I get every once in a while because it shows up on the gaming page or the gaming feed for whatever reason. My For You page is supposed to be Basset Hounds, booping snoots on pigs and cows, and NASCAR. That's pretty much it. That's all I want it to be. Instead, it's weird. I don't know. You ever notice that your For You page sometimes is exactly what you... Have you ever noticed that Alexa will listen to you and tell you that you want pandas? Weird. Green flag here again. We will be in the hunt. Still a green flag pit stop. I don't think they can make it on fuel. That's one of the things that I am... Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Caution to come back out. That happened. Oh, King down to the bottom. It's up on Adam Dama. Went 3 wide there. I mean, it's an all-star race. We're past the start-finish line here. Watch this restart. 7 dropped to the bottom. 8, 80 gave him a bump. And then went up high. And then went to drop into the corner. There's just not... When you think you're going to be able to drop into the corner, this corner wants to drop you into the corner. I know it probably didn't make any sense. But I'm going to show you what I mean. When you think you're going to be clear enough to turn into the corner here, it's literally the worst case scenario. See how he's coming down into that lane right there? He should have stayed more up right here, and instead he gets right there and dang it, Alonso. Alonso jumping to pit road. Dama jumping to pit road as well. They'll come around, meet up with the pace car. Now we'll be to the point if they want to come get fuel. Well, you know, he might be able to make it. Big might. Yep. Tip it down to get some more fuel. Fuel is everything. Feed your fuel. Alonso King out of the race. Adam Dama jumps to pit road. Might be able to get his toe in before any of the drivers need to get back out there. The craziness. Yeah. Well, it's not over yet. Committee Matta, Big Art, Jonathan Casebeer, Derek Wegman. Oh, Russell Black won that one right there, actually. So Russell Black beats Derek Wegman out. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, you can go to twitter.com or x.com / signature esports. Let's see if I can give you guys a link. Or at Real Sig Esports. Mataroo, there he is. That's James Mataroo, racing legend out there. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for the like and the share. It's been cool. Make sure you go follow me on Twitter. I do live streaming on Twitter as well, and we do all kinds of other stuff. And we've got a few people out there watching, so thank you, everybody, for watching on Twitter. I encourage you to do so. It's crazy to think that you can live stream on so many different platforms. Hey, we've been having a good one. You've been missing a slugfest, that's for darn sure. 5 cautions here at the iRacing Super Speedway for the All-Star Race here for Chop Racing Series. Again, the Chopp'N It Up podcast. The Mataroo Racing legend is our first follower ever, and the first person ever put money in my pocket, and the first person to ever get out there and say, hey, you got some good things going. So he decided to sponsor us, and he did a great job of doing it. And now has become, well, a legend on our platform, and we hope that he stays a legend. If you're out there watching on the YouTube platform, I encourage you, reach up, hit that like button for me. Please, oh please, hit that like button for me. Get ourselves, you're the GOAT, man. Get us up there so that way we have that. We want to be on that For You page. We want to make sure that we've got all of the people watching these broadcasts. And the only way to do that is to make sure that we hit that YouTube algorithm. And I know that every content creator says it, and it's a real thing. Interactions, likes, whether you like it or dislike it, either one of those are reactions. So the one way you hurt streamers is by not reacting or interacting with the stream. Jerry Culver back out there. Hopefully Jerry's going to be able to get 1 or 2 of his laps back. It'd be kind of cool if they get him back on the lead lap here. Come on, Jerry. Come on, Adam. Oh, hey, here's the gap. Sorry. King out of the race. I think he's out of fast repairs. I mean, he went for it. Just that corner, you bottom into the corner on this racetrack, and it's just, ooh. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you very much. He says he did exactly what I said. I said you should do. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that share button. If you do, hit that follow button. That's the reason why we do it. Man, oh man, iRacing Super Speedway. Live on all the platforms and all the magical platforms, so thank you very much. All right. Yeah, get them all back on the lead lap. Do it. If you're new out there as well, make sure you go and follow us on Twitch. You can go to twitch.tv/signature esports. Give us some love over there. You can follow our channel over there if you want to. I'm doing them all, so you know. I need to make sure to set those back up. Oh, now I get around. There you go. Yeah, they are. All of them. That's where you can go follow me everywhere. Except for TikTok. But if you're following me on TikTok already, you're legendary. Thank you very much, everybody. Make sure you take care of it. Yeah, see? See? James gets it. Now we just need to put in the. Now we just need to pull out the Sarah McLaughlin. Green flag, we're back at it. Admin box, 22 laps to go. Big bump for the 3 of Case Beer. Mata to the bottom. Inside lane prevailing for the time being, but don't look now. Nathan Bigart does have the outside line working. Did that come across? I wasn't sure if it came across or not. I forget there's a delay. Mark Retchen back up in the mix, up 11 spots. Your latch hitch in the oil field home for good as of next Tuesday. Much love, brother. Be safe out there. Get back to it. Thank you for dropping in, my man. I appreciate you. You are the bear. You are the family man. You are the Matarood. And that is the reason why we love you so much. Jonathan Casebeer back into the mix, has been able to work his way back around. Thank goodness they got all these drivers back on the lead lap. Now, Jerry Culver is 4 laps down, but barring a caution, if he can keep out of it, he should be able to race around this racetrack, get all that time back. We'll see. There's David Durand up front on the outside lane. Chris Justice rolling. Casebeer to the back bumper of Mata. To the bottom side they go. I think the 51 to the 14 should be able to clear here. Big Heart is stuck out there with nobody. Yeah, maybe somebody. Michael Strickland, outside lane. These cars are getting profusely hung up, and, well, you know. John does work. You do work. I like your name on YouTube, by the way. 51, 14, 16, Casebeer. Derek Wegman kind of just riding at the time for the time being. They give themselves a little bit of a room here to be able to make moves later on. Matt is going to be right behind Chris Justice, David Duran. Big shoves around to the corner. That's one of the things you have to think about here is, are they going to have enough fuel? Last time on pit road for a lot of the drivers, 45, 47. Maybe thinking there might be a caution here. And I'm telling you, that 20 to 21 lap mark is right on that cusp. There's Grant Altizer back here with Clint Hackett. You're welcome. Of course you're welcome. Clint Hackett back here. Dama coming around. He's got Jerry Culver. These guys could work together. Hold on to it, Jerry. I'm rooting for the 13 today. He can get those 4 laps back. Anything can happen. David Rand out front. We've seen David run in all kinds of series and legend in the making when it comes to his race line and what he's got going on. Oh, never mind. Caution. Watch Jerry Culver. Make sure they slow down here. Well, don't slow too far down. Russell Black. Eric Wegman having an issue. We'll take a look here. Wait. Okay, this is the story about a man named Jed. You don't want to hit the bottom of that racetrack. It's going to free you up and put air underneath you. That's what's going to happen. That's exactly what happened. And then everybody got free. Everybody got free. Bam! Well, you know what, viewer, going in next. Ow. So, see that yellow mark? You don't even want to touch it with your tires. You don't even want to be close to it. You want to be about 3 inches off of it at most. See, the 3 hits it, and Derek's going right behind him, right? That's exactly what happened right there. There's a lot of air underneath this car right now. If I go here, you can see it right there. I can actually do this. You can probably back this up, and you can probably see daylight underneath it. Yep, that's too much daylight. Right there. See all those sparks? That's a bad deal. That's what's in his rearview mirror. And everybody's just following. It's a straight line kind of drive, and then next thing you know, nowhere for Retchen to go. Derek Wegman across the nose of Russell Black, and then bam! The debris, the hood, the sparks fly, and the track goes, squeeze me. And I tell you what, Tony Sanders right there. Woo, baby. Kind of want to go in his cockpit view here and take a look at what it looked like with that car coming down the racetrack at him. Derek jumped to pit road. Yeah, baby. Woo. He said skedaddle. Jerry Culver's going to get a bunch of his laps back. Hopefully, it depends on how far he can race around this thing. Maj, this track is amazing. It is insane, but it's amazing. I think it's a great track. Russell Black got the car fixed. I do believe he did. He put on 52. We'll give up his time here. We'll give the drivers a chance. Actually, I think he's still smoking. He is. Yep. Or at least he's locking the brakes up. Not quite sure. It's an amazing track. Maj, I got your stuff. I need to get you an invite. Speaking of which, let's do that real quick. We're going to go to the Signature Esports Xfinity Series, and we're going to make sure that Caleb gets the old invite. Caleb Monzilescu. Caleb, spell your name in chat so I don't have to go look it up. Spell your last name. M-O-D. Yeah. That's what I put in. And it didn't pop up. Oh, it's because I forgot an E. My bad. All right, you're invited, sir. League number 6971. If you're looking for it out there, 6971. We got a 99 prop. So, for those who don't know, I have my PIN number for my debit card is clever. If you add up the numbers, in specific ways, it's 99. And I've told Jess all a ton of times. I'm not going to tell you the numbers because that would just that's just too much. And it's been that for many years. Because I've got 99 problems, but Jess ain't one. Diddy's going to be a race leader here. Clint Hackett's going to be in second. Altizer in third. Tony Sanders, Russell Blank's going to be your top 5. Brad, I cleaned out the league. Excuse me, for anybody who wasn't who wasn't on the roster. So if you're still on it, I mean, look, I don't even know. See roster. Brad. Yes, you are. You're in there. You are the number 25, sir. Number 25. All right, they're going to go at it. Hey, you're there. Green flag, we're back at it. $15 laps to go. We're on it. What are you doing, Ryan? I'm rooting for him too. Everybody chat for the 8. Yeah, I like it. What's going on, Ryan? It's no Bobby Joe, but it is John Hammond, and I want him to win. I'm going to say it today. Man, oh man. Chop Shop Racing Cup Series All-Star Race. Way outside Jerry Culver. You know, it might be the great idea here for those guys to stay out front. Way up on that high side, up near the wall. Try to run as high as they can. Try to carry as much momentum and speed into the corners they can get. Down to the bottom, 01. Big lead for the 01. Can that 8 get to the back bumper of the 01 here? Shove it out of the corner. Ooh, baby. Hold on to it. These cars are getting dicey. A lot of air in between all of those cars. That separate lane of travel right there as Matta tries to drop down. That second lane of travel right there, absolutely hurting the inside lane. As right now, the 3 of K-Spear drops down with a 16. John Hammond, the middle corner, the number 8 car, you see it right there. He's the Tide Machine. That outside lane is really going places right now as the 8, 88, and the 01 try to dictate the race pace. Inside lane, 13 stays down. 88 drops down to block. Culver got a couple of his laps back. Roberge, 53.93. His speed, 215 miles an hour. Fastest lap of the race for Roberge. Big Art on the inside. Roberge back in that mix back here on the high side, but John Hammond trying to give a big shove back to it. I tell you what, the 88 of Michael Strickland now has Matta pulled with him. Backing up the race line here, 13 laps to go. You got off work late, missed the race. Man, you'd have had fun at this one. This one's been a great time. Been a really good time. Wegman's still out there running. He's gonna see what's gonna happen to his car. 01, big lead out there into the corner. As Stryker tries to, I think Strickland is trying to slow that lane down. What a cheeky guy. He's letting all that horsepower behind him push him. He's got nothing going on there. Dama in 15, trying to work his way back forward as well. Robert Church up on the high side. A lot of drivers, a lot of speed. Here's what it looks like into the corners. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Third lane of travel, drops in. Clint Hackett right there on the bottom. Big Art to the bottom side with the 8. 01 now inside, 3 wide. 88's going to take the inside lane. Mark Retchen out front where Chris Roberge would be. Roberge, big shove from Russell Black as the Fords hightail it to the front. 11 laps to go. Big run for these drivers. And a chance for the Fords to be able to utilize more of this racetrack. The craziness is not over. We believe that 01's getting a big shove from right behind. How about it 3 and 4 wide? How about 4 wide? How about everybody getting it? No, not John. Way to hold on to it, John. He got some right front damage. He's fine. He got nailed there. And it all went like this. Mm-hmm. John got beat up there. Big run right there with a 16 of the 01. Three wide. Not enough room to go four wide here. I mean, there's enough room. They were just approaching the corner too fast, and they all got taken out. David Durand, Jonathan Casebeer taken out on that one as well. The 16 of Mata. Yep. And then there were Yep. Ooh woo. Yep. Yep, you did. There it is. All right. Yeah. Poor Casebeer. Did he jump to pit road? He did jump to pit road. He was trying to get himself back around there. Hopefully he's got a fast repair. Stryker was involved in that too. Oh, man. I mean, you don't want to break into this corner. So you kind of, when something wrecks going into a corner on this racetrack, you pretty much have to accept that either you're going to make it or you're not going to make it. And watch this. He got punted into the wall. Oh, Dama got hit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. All right. Mark Gresham's your race leader. Roberge is going to be in second. Yes. No, John, you said go. And he's fine. He's fine. He's got a new car. Got a brand new car. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, before I get in trouble, let's not play any more of that. I am gonna take a clip of that though. I'm gonna get a clip of that and I'm gonna add it to my soundboard. So that way I could, have some fun with that. It's a pit road miracle. That's right. Exactly what that is. Retchen, Roberge, Matt Russell Black, Robert Church, your top five. Big Art, Tony Sanders, John Hammond. How about Stryker? Did he have one? He did. He had one left. Oh, goodness. Goodness. The biggest track on iRacing. The biggest, fakest track on iRacing. Did Jerry get his... He's got one more. He can get one more. He says, give it to me, baby. Uh-huh. Let him go. No. Extend it. Let him go. anytime that we see.
She sounds idiot.
Well, she's a guy.
Yeah. It's Jake from State Farm. That's what you need. Right now, it's not over, though. Anything can happen. The intensity is going to pick back up. Culver, K-Spear, both drivers off the lead lap right now. Good push from the 16 on the restart. 6 laps to go. Again, a green-white checkered is on the tap. Jonathan K-Spear drives to the outside here. Not really a smart thing to do to put yourself in that situation. Unless you're there to help somebody win, then I guess it might be. Just had a vision of me. Yes. That's exactly right. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. Support your local streamers. Here's a little bit of Sarah McLaughlin. Whoa, baby. Oh, baby. Russell Black beating up on Chris Roberts' left side. They're 3 wide again. Hold on to it. Not my monkey, not my circus. Mark Retchin out front, says 16 of Meta. Robert Church in third. Tony Sanders, Derek Wegman. Big look down the long straight here. Here's that camera again. The driver's dropping back into the corner. John Hammond. Nathan Bigart just got this track today. And John Hammond there to shove him out front. If you thought John Hammond wasn't lifting, well, you would be right. Right behind John Hammond, you got the 51 of David Arand again. 01851. And I tell you what, we'll talk about speeds. He's going to blow that car up trying. 4 to go this time by. Oh, hey, we got sounds of iRacing. Oh, they're going to, don't wreck. David Arand, 53.78, 217 miles an hour. Hammond to the lead. David Arand trying to lead here. Slides to the outside of the 8. If you want to not make friends with John Hammond, that's how you do it. Russell Black out front. Right now, Mark Retchin. Big shove out of the corner. Beating and banging back here. Church gets cycled out. 3 laps to go. Russell Black is a big shove coming around that corner. Up to try to pull the draft. There's the 8 behind Mark Retchin. And there's the 01 there as well. Retchin, Hammond. 64 in tow. 51 backs out of the corner. It's getting bumpy. Russell Black left high in the middle. 3 wide again. Big run for the 51. Up to the corner. K-Spear drops down. 2 to go. That's not missing any of this non-stop action. All-Star race has been an absolute blast. These drivers have put on one heck of a show. And the drag race will happen very soon. K-Spear to the outside. Inside lane trying to push. Retchin, Hammond, Bigart, the 7 of Sanders. They dropped the corner. K-Spear almost had the 7 to. This is a big racetrack. The top 6 all within a blanket. Down the front straightaway, the 3 and the 39 go. White flag waves, final lap of the All-Star race. It is all about the speed. It is all about, can you hold it for the next 2 laps? Not even 2 laps. Sorry about that. The next 2 turns. That's one big giant, one back straightaway. Big run coming here to the back bumper of the 8. Big shove. Can he push the 24 out front? As right now the 3 and a 39 on the outside. It's going to have Sanders on the inside here. Final corners of this racetrack. Mark Retchen, John Hammond, Nathan Bigart. 7 to the outside. 8 bumps out to the 24. 8, 24. Retchen wins. Hammond second. Bigart third. I thought for a moment there that John might have popped out and won that one. He had it, but I tell you what, Mark Retchen deserves it. Great shoving. Those 3 work together better than to hold off that outside lane and be able to run every single lane here. And they did a great job of making this one just an absolute blast to call. What a great race that was. How about Jefferson City getting a victory here tonight? My Missouri fam, Mark Retchen. Don't stop in the corner. You'll slide off the racetrack. What a great race that was. I thought John would have pushed himself out there. I could have seen it. I'd have thought it was going to happen. Well, I'm tell you what. Gonna burn it down. Celebration time for the 24. Last time we talked to him in Victory Lane, he won at a super speedway as well. And that was actually in the truck series that we held out here. Hopefully he's going to be able to burn it down here. Chance to walk it around here at the iRacing Super Speedway. About to give a bit. How about W's in chat from Mark Retchen from Jefferson City, Missouri, for 24 Chop Shop Racing. What a great race. That was that was a good time for me. I like that. I thought it was a good race. I thought it was a good dang old race. Now we're waiting for Mark. Come on, Mark. You're up first, brother. Mizzou. Thank you for the W's. Thank you for the W's in chat from Mark. Please keep doing it. I want to make sure this guy gets all the effort in the world, even though I thought for sure. I thought we'll talk to John about that in a minute. It's an all-star race. He wants a points race. Where's he at? Come on, Mark. Mark. There he is. Mark Retchen, your winner here, does the roar and comes back. And I tell you what, I thought for a moment there John was going to sneak to your outside, but everybody committed to you. Everybody committed to the last moment. And what a race you had. Congratulations. You're an all-star.
I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I thought John was setting me up to, go by me. So appreciate John so much, man. He pushed me to that win. I appreciate it.
You guys were able to travel the outside lane. What's that like?
Not too bad. As long as you got a good group on that outside lane, it's perfectly fine. Inside also, you never want to touch that yellow line. I figured that out. Yeah, quick. Man, I had to use both fast repairs on lap 7, man. And yeah, made it through all the way. So I'll take it.
I would take it too. Last time I talked to you, you wanted a super speedway and you were shoved by the 88 there. Or I'm sorry, you were shoving the 88, and
Right.
he served a quote unquote penalty. And this one, I mean, this is a tough track. It's fun. It's insanely big, but it's difficult to drive.
It is very difficult to drive. Whenever the corners, they got like a dip in them,
Mhm.
so you set up to take that dip and then ride the corner out, come up out of the corner, and then you're flat out on the straightaway. We were hitting the rev limiter a lot. I noticed in the draft too, and it yeah, the track is fast. This is the first time I've ran it in this car. Only ran it in a truck, so it was a learning experience for sure.
217 miles an hour was the fastest speed that I saw on this racetrack.
Wow.
That was
Okay.
yeah, it was crazy to see. And I know that there are vehicles out there that go faster. I mean, if you think it's tough in this car, jumping at 87,
The COTs, yeah,
or
the
the
87,
COTs,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, they're quick.
And
I don't know if you could hang on to them. Actually, I really don't. I don't know, man. It's just like I said,
I forgot about the COT. I know that they'll do 260. So
yeah,
yeah,
COT is quick. Yeah,
thing's
for
massive
sure.
and it has no grip. No,
Right,
so,
exactly.
so you would literally be drifting around the corner. Mark, much love, man. Congratulations on the All Star race. This one was fun to call. This one, Gen 6 does 260. Well, I've seen the Gen 6 do 245, so I knew it was there. It just depends on the package and the heat and the weight. I think that's the big thing too, because these cars weigh a ton, which is what sucks them down. But the moment you get below that apron and you see any daylight underneath that car, it's gone. So yeah, I can see that's what Brock was out there saying. But man, oh man, congrats, man. See,
I
Missouri got a win
appreciate it.
today. I like that.
Yes, sir.
It was a great time. Give shout outs, brother.
Yes, sir. Chop Shop, man. We try to put on the best um, show we can, and a lot of times we are the top notch organization. When it comes to All Star racing, yeah, we just gotta have fun. So I appreciate Chop Shop, all the drivers that come out, man. We appreciate you. Signature Esports, we appreciate you as well, man. You do a fantastic job day in, day out for us, for all your other leagues, and we appreciate you as well. All the fans that watch. I mean, we, why would we do this if we didn't have fans out here watching? So yeah, I appreciate y'all. So yeah,
You guys are continuing to gain fans out there too, so we'd enjoy this one. iRacing Super Speedway is off of my list of things to have called. You can have an off week, but we got Dirt Championship coming up on Monday. We have a Truck Series race on Tuesday, so we still got more racing coming up over the weekend, and you guys gonna have some fun, man.
yes, sir. I'll see you on Monday and Tuesday.
It's gonna be amazing. Mark, much love, man. Congratulations on becoming an All-Star.
Appreciate you, bro. Thanks.
That's Wretched. He is an all-star. He always is. We're going to talk to this guy, though.
Go, bitches!
That's exactly right. I heard it. That's all right. We let it go today because I was out there on the soundboard. I was playing Sarah McLaughlin, talking about how I needed to make sure that you supported a small streamer every day for 17 cents a day, and it was absolutely hilarious. But hey, I
My
know
man.
that you were committed, but I
Dude,
was, for a moment
I
there,
was-
I was like, why?
I'm telling you right now, Jason, all that went through my head. What a race, dude.
It was great.
I used both fast repairs. I lost the draft once, everything. But once I got up there, I just said, I'm going for it, and I'm going to commit to whoever's in front of me. I don't think anybody was able to push like I pushed in that race today. I mean, I was shoving Nate to the front. I shoved anyone that got my way, I was shoving to the front. And I said, with 5 laps to go, I was at 295, 298, almost 300. I hit 300 degrees a couple times, and I had to back off and then get another run. But 2 to go, I was like thinking how I'm going to pass Retchen. Well, no, I'm sorry. Retchen, I don't know if it was 2 to go or 1 to go. Retchen seen me coming and he jumped down, and I was like, as soon as he jumped down, that gave me a little more suck up, and that's when I said, I'm gonna push him. But then when Nate was on me, I was like, is Nate gonna go for it? If he goes for it, I'm going for it. I'm gonna go for the win. But Nate kind of ducked out there at the end, but I stayed committed to my wingman, dude. I was like, I'm gonna shove Retchen. I'm not letting Stryker be the only one that shoved Retchen to a win
Yep.
on a technicality. I shoved him to a win. I'm happy for him. Um, I did think about it though.
I
I
was
ain't gonna lie. I thought
I
about it.
was like, the chance, this is it. I get to talk to him on a win. It's gonna happen, and then and then he's committed, and I was like, I get it. It's cool. It's like
I would
I
have
couldn't
got
be
him.
mad.
I could have easily got him if and I believe it would have been a drag race. If I would have ducked out of that, come out of that corner and immediately went up to the high side, I'm thinking Bigger goes with me
Hmm.
and we just get him. But then I just said, no, if Bigger goes, I'm gonna kind of split the difference and so I can breathe and shove Mark.
And you know what, P2 still P2. I get to tell you,
Oh
you've been away, you've been working your butt off, and you come back and you have a really good race. I mean,
yeah,
and
it was
I was talking to Mark about being able to travel the High Line, and that is where you guys had the best speed was running 3-4 lanes up.
trying to tell. I'm like, let's go high, 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 high. And I was just yapping high, 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 high. Because I felt that's where I had my most speed to where I could really shove. Like I was shoving Nate. I mean, it looked like I was passing cars like wholesale, man. And I was like, oh man, we're going to the front. And then it never turned back.
And it worked out. When I saw, I think it was David Duran, he pulled up in front of you, and like it
Yeah.
was a close call, and I was like, that is not how you make friends with John Hammond.
But I shoved him.
But you did.
He shoved up in front of me. I said, all right, you're getting shoved now. I didn't care who was in front of me. I was like, just hang on. Just hang on. The good thing is I had Nate in the same room with me, so I could tell him, "Hey, here comes the big one." And but man, Retchen did a hell of a job, dude, because I was beating his brakes off, and he did a hell of a job keeping it straight. Because if he would have bobbled any, it would have caused a problem. Because when I push, I'm either blowing up or shoving you to the wind.
Well, and you 300 degrees, you almost did both. So
Oh yeah.
that
Well,
was
in practice, I blew it up twice just to make sure when it blew, so I can know how far to push it.
there you go. There you go. Hey, you know what? It was a phenomenal race. This was a great idea. Uh, at first I was like, this would be the cool racetrack for the way we did it in the truck series the 2 times. But then I was like, getting everybody back on the lead lap, that right there was probably the coolest thing. Getting everybody on the lead
Yeah,
lap, making sure that everybody could be
had a chance.
competitive. Yep. And
Had a chance.
and that worked for this one. This was a ton of fun. Again, this is the first time I've called iRacing. I've driven iRacing Super Speedway countless times, in different cars, different things, trying different things out at this racetrack because it's an oddity here. Um, you
It's
know,
a gimme it's a gimmicky track a little bit. I mean, I like it. It's big. The ins and outs of the corners, the ins are more difficult than the outs.
mhm.
But this is my first iRacing win ever. My very first iRacing win was on this track with the trucks. Um, so I'm fond to it. I like it. I like the fast. So these cars are actually the slowest ones I've ever drove on here.
Yeah, I know the trucks go a little bit faster. I saw
Yeah,
217 tonight, and that was out of David Durant.
yeah.
So that was, and that's every possible way that you can gain speed out of this racetrack, and insane to watch all of that happen. But nothing wrong with it, man. You guys are doing
No,
200 miles an hour for the most part for the majority of the race. So you guys get
yeah.
that's faster than any of the super speedways that you get anyway. So
Right.
I think that's the cooler part is when you get that extra 6-7 miles an hour, that it makes a difference. It actually loads the car in as well. You could feel it and hear it and see it bottom out when you get into corner exit or corner entry. But when you guys were on corner exit, the car looked like it unloaded kind of well.
Oh, it did. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy or whatever, but every super speedway, I have no problem locking onto that bumper
Mhm.
and just staying there. The problem is I wish I had keep it cool.
Yeah.
If I can keep it cool and lock on those bumpers, dude, I'd win all of them.
That's why I wish they still had tape. That is, that's the only way you can maintain that. And now we can't add or remove it. It's terrible. iRacing needs to go back to that. Just say it. Maybe
Yep.
not on the next gen car because of how they're louvered, but there's a horsepower package that could fix that too. John, P2 finish, man. I like it. It's still a podium. I'm still gonna get you. I am not done with you guys until you get
Oh
a
no,
win
I'll
on my
get it.
platform.
I'll get it.
But I'm not even mad at it. It was a great ending to the race. You guys looked like you were having a good time. So give your shout outs, man.
Uh, yeah, I just have obviously you and the guys that race here, but more importantly, shout out to my son Tyler, my better half Trisha. It was a tough day today. We had to put our dog down, so right before the race. So they took it pretty hard. I took it hard, but Riley's out there. He watched, and shout out to them too. They're strong, and they let me do this stuff, and you know, we'll move on.
Now I'm sad, okay, because
Ah,
our animals. No, that's good. It's fine.
yeah,
It's fine. Animals are fam. Hold
yeah,
on.
yeah.
I gotta do it one more time.
Seven fun. Be safe out there, and keep checking us out. Signature is put on a hell of a show, and come and check us out. We got a lot of seasons getting ready to start up. Uh, we're wrapping the seasons up, and we're going to be getting all the admins together, figure out what we're running. Hopefully, we've got a lot of nice things coming up on the plate for everyone. So come on, check us out.
I know that we're got a dirt championship on Monday. We've got some more truck racing, and you're getting ready to end that series, and so the dirt
Yeah.
series is going to be picking back up pretty quickly, from what I'm understanding.
Yeah, pretty quick. They're already recruiting, getting some people in there. It went very well last season. It was new to us, Chop Shop, so Robert Church did a hell of a job. Stryker is kind of assisting with that. I'm not a big raised dirt fan, so I kind of said, "Hey, you guys run with it." They did a great job. Uh, they worked out some kinks for second season on how to make it better for everybody. So come on, check us out. We run dirt 360s and pro lates. I think we're bumping it up a class, but I don't know. But yeah, come check us out. We'll have trucks starting up real soon too.
Yeah, we got a whole lot of championships, a whole lot of things switching around.
Yeah, a whole lot of going on here at Chop Shop.
This season's only halfway over, though, folks. So if you want to jump in,
Yeah.
chopchopracing.net, that's where you need to get a hold of these guys. It's got their Discord link. Everything's all on their website. And then you can also, you can check the links in the description. They're all there. Everything's there. It's in front of you. And then you get to do crazy stuff like this.
We're open to everybody. No iRacing cap, no iRacing too low. You just come out, race clean, race with respect, and we that's one thing we do here. We work with everyone. We help anyone that wants to help, and we make one great community.
Number one rule: don't be a tool. That's my rule.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
the biggest rule. Of
It's
all.
hard. I get it. When you're racing, emotions do take over. But at the end of the day, this is all fun. So I'm included on that, by the way.
Yeah, me
All
too.
right.
Me too. I get
Yep.
mad too. I get mad
Yep.
as a commentator. I think that's the harder part.
Yes,
So,
sir.
all right, brother.
All right.
Well,
Take care, man.
go hug the kid and the wife from
Yep.
all of us over here at the platform. I know Jess is probably up there in tears right now.
Oh, well. All righty, man.
All right, brother.
Later.
That's John Hammond. He comes home. P2. Last but not least, the guy who got the track about 3 minutes before qualifying. Nate, how do you do that? I'm just saying. How do you just get the track and then just figure it out. And then all of a sudden, you're beating down everybody's door. Did you settle for third, or could you gotten another one?
Yeah, I think I could have got him, but I was happy to just have fun tonight, help out. You know, John and Retchen were helping me throughout the race, so I tend to try to look out for the guys that look out for me throughout. I would say a big part of the fact of me being able to buy the track and then do so well tonight is the fact of being in Discord and being with those guys. You know, Striker, John, everybody in there, Crystal Bears, Church, Jerry, everybody just helping out, teaching me little things. You know, us figuring out the lines as we go. But it's a great group here in Chop Shop, and I just got to thank them guys for the great run tonight.
You weren't even going to run. You weren't even going to run.
No, I was gonna take the night off.
But it's racing. You can't do that.
Well, I was gonna run the Indy 500 until they
Oh,
convinced me to do this.
oh. Well, I mean, the Indy 500 probably still would have been. Oh, sorry, Haru, I didn't see you give a link out there. Thank you very much, Brad Dove. Thank you for the link as well, brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's an oddity, isn't it? This track is one of those tracks that gives you harebrained moments. It can spit you out just as well as it can drive you into the corner.
Yeah, absolutely. It was quite the learning curve. You know, it's a drafting track, but it's definitely different than the other two that I'm used to, Talladega or Daytona, or definitely not anything like Atlanta. Massive banking, 7 lanes. You know, I wasn't even sure if the really far outside would work, but at one point there, John pushing me, we made it work. You know, way on the outside, up by the wall, and we were still making speed. So it was surprising to me. I think it's an awesome track. I think they should build it in real life. I think it'd be awesome.
Could you
But I don't see
imagine?
that happening. Yeah, I don't see
Could you,
that.
could you, the 30-degree banking 7 lanes high, do you think they have enough concrete in the world for that? I mean, they sure they do, but that would be the backfill on that just to be able to handle that speed. That would, I mean, think about it. Some of the drivers are out there talking, some of the people in chat were talking about some of what, like, the F1 cars do. They can do 280, if they unrestrict them, 285 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's insane. The G forces you're gonna feel, even just
Oh.
going that fast in a turn.
Oh,
It's gotta be wild.
make me nauseous thinking about it.
Yeah,
And I've
because I
been,
think isn't that's why IndyCar doesn't run certain ovals, right? Guys
yep.
were like passing out from the G forces.
Yep. I mean, they do run the Daytona road course, but they don't run Daytona because
Right.
it's constant. Yeah. Ooh.
It's fun to play on the sim though. That was a great race. I enjoyed it. And then having it the All-Star race, we got that no pit road speed under green, and we
I
actually got a
forgot
chance
to
to
ask
try
the other
that.
two. I was gonna say I forgot to ask the other two how that went or how they
I
liked
think it
that.
were great.
So I brought
I
Penguin
loved
up
it.
to ask him how the chaos was when it came to everybody come to pit road. he was like, I feel like I'm on an old NES, just mashing the buttons, trying to clear everybody's. Because he had to clear a black flag for you guys every quarter section there, because that straightaway is a mile long. You got just over a half mile of pit road, so 10 different sections on there to get a black flag each time. That's insane. So he's like, I'm just mashing the button. So
He was on it, and I think he got us all. I think it helped. Like in the one chance we got to do that, the field was pretty spread out, and so I think he had to push the button for quite a long time because everyone was pitting at different times. So he was
yeah,
busy man there for a few laps.
that right there is what makes this thing worth it, to be able to try things out. And I think it should be an option in the to turn certain things off. If you're gonna if you want to go out there and have a fun race, why not be able to have that as an option? iRacing, if you're listening, that's what you need to do. Pit road speed limit and pit road penalties should be an option to have turned off. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That would make this whole lot easier on race controllers. Oh, man. Who'd have thunk it? Well, Chop did. Nate, congratulations. You lead the points in this series. I know that you've got a lot looking favorably for you. We're going to take a week off. We're going to come back, and we're going to do a new road course that I've never called. I've never actually been on. what's the idea going forward for that for the next couple of weeks?
I would say for the road course, get some practice in. I've done the track before, but never in these cars. But knowing the track and knowing these cars, qualifying is going to be huge. Like you're gonna want to qualify on the pole basically because passing is going to be difficult without somebody making a mistake. So I'm gonna try to get some practice in, get that lap time down, try to get the pole, and just stay there for the race. And if I can't do that, yeah, just at least qualify real up front and hope for some mistakes. It's going to be fun. I love the track. It's honestly one of my favorite road courses on the sim, but it's going to be a whole new world driving the Cup car on it. I know the Coke Series did it like a month ago, and it looked fun. I'm looking forward to it. But other than that, yeah, just keep trying to plug in as many playoff points, and keep this run going and try to win this championship at the end of the year. Can't let Striker have it.
That's right. Because I mean, it's the way things go, right? It's the way it's supposed to go. Supposed to just get out there and kick some tail and do your thing. All right, brother. Well, congratulations once again. Shout out time. Your turn.
Yeah, just want to give a shout out to Chop Shop themselves, all the admins, all the drivers tonight coming out, having fun with us. This is a great race. I really enjoyed it. Got to give a special thanks to Jerry. He's been helping me out on the sim a lot lately. Really appreciate everything he's doing for me. Also, just a shout out to the fans, you, Jason, doing the broadcast, Signature Esports, and I know Mom's watching. Love you.
Brother, we'll see you here in a couple of days.
See you then.
That's old Nate getting out there and enjoying himself and taking care of business. You folks have been amazing. Thank you so much. The Sarah McLaughlin thing is universal. You can do it for things like saying, "Hey, make sure that you support us," and get out there, hit that member button on YouTube, become a member on YouTube, use your Twitch Prime out there on Twitch, or hit the support button on Facebook. But it also can be for something that's actually sentimental. So it's going to be something that we use. So I didn't think, it was pretty good timing. Not try to troll death of an animal. Would never do that. I think our animals are just like our kids. So I'm sorry for John's family. When you have to put a dog down, it's hard. Makes me think of my basset hound Kane. This is a great race, folks. Mark, you did phenomenal. I'm so happy for you. So happy for John too. But I'm just as happy for both of you. Like, this was a race that was unique. It was an oddity, and it just showed up. It showed up and did well. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen with it as well when it comes to the next All-Star race they do. It'd be cool to see something different, just like this. But yeah, make sure you support us by giving us a like. Make sure you comment down below. Tell us how you enjoyed the race, and also make sure that you're putting comments on all the posts and all the pages and everything that we're doing. Interact with all the things that we're doing. Make sure that we continue to build this thing up as big as it possibly could be. Even without iRacing streams, we have a lot of content that we have ideas for, and all the things that we want to do, including merch ideas that we want to get out to the community and make sure that everybody gets out there and has some fun with that. Best way to support us though is being here every time. So thank you very much, Budgie, Jess. Much love to you folks out there on Twitch. Thank you to everybody watching all over the place. We had great views all night, so thank you very much. This was a ton of fun. Did I go over your race results? I don't know if I did, but there they are. Mark Retchen, John Hammond, Nathan Bigart, your top 3. Wegman, Sanders, top 5. Duran's going to be 6th. Mata, 7th. Russell Black, Robert Church, Grant Altizer, your top 10. Duty, Strickland, Hackett, Roberge, Chris Justice, all right there. Dama, Culver, Caseby, your top 18. I don't think I did, so here I'm making sure I'm hitting it. Hayden Malcolm and Alonso King, they all had some fun. This was a great race. It's an all-star race at the iRacing Super Speedway. It is done. I am done for the night. Tomorrow night we're going to be with the Heart to Heart Racing Series. Sunday we have a race or two. I think, well, we have the AMP Racing Series. Then after the AMP Racing Series, try to work it out so we have the Dirt Series a little bit later. I'm going to have to talk to the guys about that because I think they both start at the same time. I thought one was later than the other, and that is kind of on me. So I will talk to those guys, but we should have 2 races on Sunday. Be good, be safe, be kind to one another. We'll see you the next one. Wrong button. Bye, Budgie.